What does the success here in Shanghai mean for the future of China? I mean, do you anticipate that the innovators, the leaders of the knowledge economy in China will come from Shanghai?
Well, education today is your economy tomorrow. In fact, that's what we have seen. The United States led the world in education in the 60s and 70s, and much of its economic success is built on that foundation. So, in fact, that's the smartest investment China can make in the next generation of its people.
I'm going to play devil's advocate and question the importance of a curriculum-based education for the future success of a child in the global economy of today, of today and tomorrow. And that's to say, how important are math and science skills versus social skills like trust, empathy, collaboration, self-understanding, perseverance, resilience. And unfortunately, I don't think these things are emphasized enough in the Shanghai schools.
Yeah, but one doesn't sort of exclude the other. I mean, the absence of mathematics skills doesn't imply the presence of social skills, and vice versa. And I think we have to look at those things in conjunction. There are clearly ways for Shanghai to improve. I mean, the social skills area is an important example. But at the very same time, you know, the biggest surprise from Shanghai to the world was not that students did well on reproducing subject matter content, but that they were very, very good in those higher order skills. Because the PISA test doesn't reward what you know, it rewards what you can do with what you know. And these students were actually very, very good at that, much to the surprise, because actually one of the stereotypes of Chinese education has been all these students can just reproduce what they've been taught before. But there's much, much more to this, to the success in Shanghai.
Can the success story here be replicated across China?
I think it's already being replicated. In fact, there's a sister province relationship in place between Shanghai and Yunnan province, where I place a lot of Teach for China teachers. And in fact, 6 years ago, when we first started this organization, I met with a local education bureau official who talked to me about the experience of visiting Shanghai schools, talking to leaders in the Shanghai education system, and how formative and pivotal that was in terms of the leadership he saw in his community. So a lot of the success we're seeing here is institutionally being disseminated across the country and being integrated organically in other local communities.
I think that Shanghai, in many ways, is unique in China. You have a very progressive education bureau who wants to make sure that all kids have access to the best education possible. You have tremendous funding for teachers and for teacher training. You have a very professional, competent teaching staff all over Shanghai. You have a middle class, a very strong middle class, very well educated in Shanghai, who is committed to making sure that their kids have the best education possible. That is not true anywhere else in China.